Your company might have Microsoft Copilot right now, and you probably have ChatGPT on your phone. But here's a question nobody seems to be asking. Are they actually different tools, or are you paying twice for the same tool? I'm going to run both of these tools through the same tasks right now. Same prompt, same goal, and by the end of this video, you will know which one belongs in your workflow. Before we start, a quick 30-second context. ChatGPT is made by OpenAI. The free version gives you access to GPT-4o, which is genuinely excellent. Microsoft Copilot is Microsoft's AI. It's also powered by OpenAI technology. The free version at copilot.microsoft.com doesn't require any paid subscription. So on paper, they're very similar. But in practice, there are a real difference in how they behave. Let's find them out. Okay. First task. I need to draft a professional email to my team. Let me use the same prompt in both. The prompt being draft a professional email to my team announcing that we are switching to a new project management tool next Monday. Keep it under 150 words, friendly but clear. You can see that ChatGPT responded much quicker, but Microsoft Copilot provided the answer straight away, without typing the letters in as we go. Let's look at what we got. Subject: upcoming switch to new project management tool. Hi team, I wanted to let you know that starting next Monday, we'll be transitioning to a new project management tool. This change is aimed to improve collaboration, visibility, and overall workflow efficiency. Over the next few days, you'll receive access details and a quick guide to help you get started. We'll also hold a short walkthrough session to answer any question, and so on and so on. Thanks in advance for your flexibility and support. As you can see, it is really friendly one. Let's see how Microsoft Copilot did. Switching to our new project management tool. Hi team, I'm excited to share that we'll be transitioning to our new project management tool starting next Monday. This change will help us streamline workflows, improve visibility, and collaborate more efficiently. We'll provide a quick walkthrough during Monday's stand-up so everyone can get comfortable with the new setup. In the meantime, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thanks for your flexibility and openness to improving how we work. As you can see, the answers might seem very similar, but which one would you choose? Next, summarizing a document. This is probably the most common use case I hear from office professionals. You've got a long report of email threads and you need the key points fast. Let's see how they do it. I have a fictional email thread here, and let me paste in the first one and the second one. Instruction in the beginning of the thread. Summarize the following text in 5 bullet points, each 1 sentence long. Same goes for Microsoft Copilot. As you can see, they did a pretty good job. They both answered in 5 bullet points, and Microsoft Copilot even provided a little bit of context here. Next, I have another task. I've got a sample document here. The document is taken from Cambridge University website, legal statements. This time I don't need to paste in the text. I can provide the link to the document and they should get a hold of it. ChatGPT immediately summarized in 5 key points, while Microsoft Copilot is just asking follow-up questions. Pay attention whether the bullet points feel generic or actually capture the specific meaning of the text. That's the difference that matters in real work. Task 3. Meeting agenda. Every manager builds these. Let's see who does it better. Here I have a prompt. Create a 45-minute meeting agenda for a quarterly review with the following topics: budget review, team capacity, Q2 goals, any other business. Let's get started. Notice how each of the tools structures the time allocation, adds estimates, minutes, and formats it in a way you could send directly. That's the test. Could you copy this into an email right now? Task number 4. This one is really common in enterprise environments. You need to explain a technical concept to someone non-technical. IT professionals do this constantly. Let me paste in the prompt. The prompt is: explain what an API is to someone who works in HR and has no technical background. Keep it under 100 words long. The question here is, does it actually stay under 100 words? And does it use a metaphor or just define it technically with different words? The metaphor version is almost always better for non-technical audiences. Let's review the results. An API is like a middleman that lets different software systems talk to each other. That's a pretty good explanation. Let's see what Microsoft Copilot answered. An API is like a digital go-between that lets different software systems talk to each other. For me, it is the ChatGPT version that resonates. Let's move along. Think of it like a recruiter using LinkedIn. You don't need to know how LinkedIn system works internally. You just send a request and get results. The API does the same between systems. One app asks for data or action and another app responds. Pretty well. Think of it as a structured way for one program to request information or services from another, similar to how HR uses standardized forms to request data from payroll. It ensures everything is clear, consistent, and secure, so systems can work together smoothly. You see, Microsoft Copilot addresses the security aspect as well. Notice how both of the tools are tailoring their answers to HR, to actual HR use cases that can be present in your organization. Last task. This is the one I use most in real work. Rough meeting notes in, clean action list out. I have the following meeting notes. Extract a clear action item list with owners and deadline column. Same goes for both of the models. Note how I specifically indicate that I want the columns in the answer. That means I am expecting a table output. As we can see, both of the models understood that it is a request for a table. Does it correctly identify the owners for the context? Anna, Mark, Julia, Thomas, and team. Pretty specific, pretty good. And Microsoft Copilot did that as well. Does it invent deadlines or ask for clarification? All of those matter in a real work settings. Frankly, this use case is becoming obsolete as we speak. If you are using some sort of recording capability in Microsoft Teams or any other tool, you can immediately create the meeting notes as you speak. By the end of the meeting, those are presented as an output by each of the tools. It is time for a verdict. 5 tasks, 2 tools. So which one wins? Honestly, neither completely. And that is the real answer I want to leave you with. ChatGPT is slightly better with formatting and tends to follow creative instructions a little bit better. Copilot, on the other hand, has better integration with your current tools, especially if your organization already uses Microsoft ecosystem and has it integrated with Microsoft Teams and Outlook. For free use, they are genuinely comparable. My recommendation, try both of them for actual work task this week. Not mine, yours. The difference will be obvious in your context. And if you want to go further, the next natural step is to connect all of these tasks into a continuous workflow. I use make.com for that. Free tool to start, link in the description and pinned in the comments. Next week, I'm giving you 5 prompts you can copy and paste to either of these tools with no setup, no prerequisites, all free. Just open one of these and go. If that sounds useful, subscribe and drop a comment below. Which tool did you expect to win? I wanna know.